Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we continued our work on the module production here, which, again, as I think I've been mentioning, all throughout this is a very different way of doing this than I'm trying out, and it's a bit haphazard, a little chaotic, but ultimately it should get the job done. And that's what really matters here. So, we upgraded our Mark II speed modules to 3s, which involved adding some new components. These guys here, starting to make fiberglass for our new logic boards and everything, so that should work fine. And actually, I was looking through this whole thing. And I should be able to duplicate it. The only thing different about this is going to be the module contacts, which shouldn't be that much of an issue, right? We can just add that in here somewhere and get it done. So what I went ahead and did is just made like a blueprint of the Mark III setup. I think for the most part, we can just hook it up like right there. Those should come through. It's gonna need some power, it would seem, which is fine. We can throw in some power, no problem. All right, and we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electronics assembly machines. 3, so make 5 of those. We're gonna need 2 of these. And then we just change this to making 4s instead of 3s. Just swap that out and say you're going to make module 4s. What are we missing here? We're missing gold. Ferrochloride is attached. Fiberglass boards are missing liquid resin, which is odd. Oh, because this doesn't have a connector there. There we go. And you're going to need a solder input that you don't quite have. Again, not a problem, because I can just do this. Pick up there, drop there. Alright, drop there so that I can grab that off the thingy. Come on, take it. I can't take it. Alright, drop it there then. And then drop it there. There we go. Okay, what is this supposed to be? That's supposed to be solder. Okay, solder connected through. There we are. And you also need integrated electronics. Oh, that's also slightly different. And we're going to need 2 raw speed modules here. Okay, that's fine. And then we just need to add another inserter here to incorporate that. And then you're going to need the assembly machine. That's odd. Oh, that's the wrong recipe that I used there. Oh well, doesn't matter. Let's see. We're gonna need one of these. And let's see. Copper is here. So copper is gonna come through. It's gonna come through here. Gold is here. Right. Need to make you making contacts, and then insert that over there. Actually, it'd be best to insert that there. And then we can just pick up from there, and pick up from there. And there we go. And you're going to need 3 modules. 1, 2, 3. And no, actually, you're only going to need 1 module. 1 module. And there we are, Mark Force. Okay, so this is, so hold on, you, delete. Should I? I'll hold on to it, actually. I'll hold on to that. But we're going to get a new blueprint, and I think I'm actually going to make a whole new blueprint book for this specifically. I don't know why I got 5 extra of those. Alright, so new blueprint book. We'll make that there. And a new blueprint. Okay. So this whole thing, with appropriate inputs, makes Mark IVs. We're going to call this it would help if I type things in the right order. Module 4. And we'll put that in there, and then we'll go ahead and throw that into that book. So that I can just go ahead and plop that in anywhere where I want. Then I just got to make sure that I get the inputs in the right spot, and it makes things. Okay. Next thing we need to do is we need to get this out to Mark 6s. And then we'll make a recipe of those, or a blueprint of those. Alright, so for 6s, we need what? No, for 5s, we need what? This is where things are going to require gems. Okay, okay. So I want 1 factory. Okay. That was odd. We're going to make 0.8 per second. Speed module 5s. Alright then. Okay, so you're going to need a module contact. Which is fine. Okay. You are going to need speed logic boards. Okay. No problem. You're going to need modular logic boards. Again, not an issue. There we are. You're going to need the transistors and the integrated electronics. So basically, this is exactly the same as what we just did, except we have a polished ruby we need to bring in at a rate of 0.8 per second. I can use the logistics system for this. I'm pretty sure I can. Alright, so you are going to be one of those. I'm going to go ahead and just, lay this out. It's pretty much identical to what I just did. But I just want to make sure. Okay. So yeah, the only thing different, contact, speed logic board, a module input, solder, integrated electronics, and then we're going to throw in some rubies. Okay, good. Good. Which means what I can just go ahead and do is throw away this, delete that, and let's make a new blueprint for this whole thing. Just like that. Except there's going to be a couple of alterations. Some things are not going to quite fit. It's alright. Alright, you guys go away there. Let's see. Alright. So that is where that's going to fit. Shouldn't that have gone there? Alright then. We need 3 of these. So apparently I have some of these stored somewhere and they're coming in. Alright. I don't recall that being the case, but fair enough. Alright, so you are going to be Mark 5s. There you go. There's the Mark 4s coming in. Alright, sulfuric acid is connected to the right spots. Everything else is correct. Yep, just need the bots to fill in the belts. Now, over here is where we're going to run into some slight problems. I think that's useless. That doesn't do anything. Okay, so we're just going to need to feed it solder from somewhere, which is easy because we have it right here, ready to go. Just need to throw in a splitter. And do that. What's your problem? Fiberglass? What's your problem? Resin. What's your problem? Ah. There we go. Now what your problem is going to be are rubies. We are making rubies. I don't know exactly how many rubies I'm making. It's over here somewhere. There we are. I could probably expand this production if needed. I could upgrade all the belts. I could upgrade all the factories. But let's just say, okay. Let's just say here. Okay, so polished rubies. If we went this by factory, we said we have one factory that is one of those. It produces 0.2 per second. 0.2 per second, really. I need 0.8 per second, so I need to increase that production significantly. Okay, because that's also feeding what's making our raw speed modules via the logistics system. So we have logistics bots go over there, grab them, and take them where they need. Alright, so the gemstones are going to require a significant upgrade. Not a problem. Oh. I think I'm not in the right spot. I was just looking at them. There they are. They're up there. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. Let's make sure that I'm still in the right ballpark. Yes. Okay. Just have to pause things there for a minute to cough a bunch, because all of a sudden I had a scratch in my throat. That was fun. Alright, here we are. Okay, so production levels for this stuff. What do we got? Chemical plant Mark 3s. We have chemical plant Mark 4s. Okay, well, let's get 2 of those. I'm basically going to blast furnace Mark 3s. Ooh. Sodium hydroxide. We're not making that on site, are we? No, we're not. That's probably getting it from the very slow production of sodium hydroxide that we're currently making. Oh boy. Hopefully that'll be enough. Okay. So. Alright, you need to be a Mark IV blast furnace, I think. And you need to be a Mark IV powder mixer. These Mark IIIs can just go get stored somewhere. Alright. Maximum production, Mark 4. Maximum production. Those can just go get stored. Alright. Alright, we're going to need 3 assembly machines. Hopefully don't have to replace all of this belting. Okay, there we are. And then you are a liquefier Mark IV, which is the best liquefiers we've got. So I'm just going to throw some modules in there. Let's see. You are on electric multi-purpose furnaces. Electric multi-purpose furnace Mark II. Alright, so that should improve that production. Get rid of those. Dump those off. Okay. There we are. Alright, so then we're going to need... Ooh, a whole bunch. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. Oh, that's a nice even number. 10, 20. Alright, you get stored. Considering everything is moving at a fairly slow clip. Alright, so in this case, if I were to, in fact, upgrade this to a Mark VI assembly machine with a maximum set of modules in them, we would get 2.2 per second. We would need 2.2 per second per thing. 2.2, 4.4, 6.6, 8.8, 11, 13.2. Yeah, belts should be able to handle it, no problem. We just need the machines themselves upgraded. I should have a bunch on the way. Yes, I do. So I may actually run out of them. I am absolutely going to run out of them. Alright, I got 104 on the way. There we go. There's some more. There we are. Alright. So, that should now be producing gemstones at sufficient rates. Why are you not producing any topaz? What's the problem? We are full up on whatever that is. Those guys right there. Okay. Okay. Well, we're going to have to do the old thing where we read the contents and then we dispose of them. And how much was I setting this for? 5,000? They're emerald ore. Greater than 5,000 sets. And then you drop them there. And you pick them up from there. There we go. And you're going to be set for topaz ore. Greater than 5,000. Set. Drop. Pick up. There we are. Not quite feeding that fast enough. I think I can resolve that issue. Yeah, because we emptied that. Okay. Well, I mean, we should be fine. We're full of that. Diamonds. Not quite getting the diamond production out of there. I mean, it should be alright. Alright, so with that, I should hopefully be able to... Let's see, let's store some of that stuff. Alright, where's my construction area? Over here. Alright. So, what I just do is do a mark through requester chest. Request like a couple hundred rubies. And that ought to do. And so I should see some bots. Definitely picked them up. So they're on the way from somewhere. There they are. Okay, so we're done with that. And let's add a recipe for our Mark 6s. And these require speed processor boards, so this is going to be somewhat different. Though the overall inputs are basically the same. It's going to have a module, contact, it's going to have a gemstone, it's going to have a board of some sort, the previous module, some solder, and some integrated electronics. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and do that. Actually, let me just... we're probably near the end of the episode here. So let me just fill this in. Alright, what are you going to need? You're going to need CPUs, and you're going to need module processor boards rather than module logic boards. Module processor boards are basically made the exact same way. Okay. What we do not need here are transistors. Okay. So most of this is going to be identical. The only difference is... most of this is going to be identical. The only difference is here... hold on, let me just make sure we put in all the... the only difference is that we are going to need CPUs, which are silicon nitride, gilded copper wire. Silicon nitride. Okay, we're going to have to make that. Okay. We're going to need some nitrogen gas. Okay. Means they're going to need a nitrogen gas farm. Not a problem. That can be done. Powdered silicon is made from silicon plates. Right now I'm turning all of my silicone into silicon wafers. Okay. Not all of it. We're definitely converting a bunch of it into silicon wafers. But I do have room to put in another output that I can route somewhere else to make powdered silicone with. Okay. Route that to wherever we're going to make the silicon nitride. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be probably a project for next episode. Let's get you pinned. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be a couple of new input lines. We're going to have gilded copper wire. So I wonder if I could just lay this out. Problem is that this is... If I brought the gilded copper wire in on a different line... I may be able to get stuff to it. Bring Getting the gilded copper wire here. Just route it up there. And the space construction just finished. Oh my goodness. Fast and light theory. Okay. 60,000. Space casings. That creates what? Hull components. Requires some low density structures and some titanium plate. Okay. Let's start that research up. That's going to take a while. Alright, so we'll go ahead and end this episode here. And, yeah. I'll have to sort that out. What I'm probably going to do is just make another copy of this, because it's basically the same. And the only thing we're going to have to worry about is this right here. We're going to convert that into... We're going to convert that into CPUs, and we're going to have to bring the stuff in we're going to need. Alright, so, for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.